Hey there buddy, this is Piper here and today we're playing some Rome Total War. This isn't actually a battle replay, this is a 3 versus 3 AFI battle that was played in Steam roughly about a month ago. This AFI is a new rule set to me. It's actually created by the OTD clan and it's basically a combination of CWB and 31k combined. So what we'll do is we'll go through the players fast, go through the armies, and then we'll talk a bit about the rule set and possible strategies and what I think really. So obviously it was like 30k per player. I've gone Rome today. We've got IoW Spider, he's playing as Egypt, and we have a player called sanni, and he's playing as Germania. So I've brought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 urban cohort, and these are gold, 1 chevron. I've got 6 units of archer auxilia. These guys are gold. I've got 5 units of cavalry. I think they're gold, 1 chevron. And 2 archer auxilia on the right flank. And these guys are gold. Check out Spider Pig. He's got 4 units of Pharaoh Bowmen. These guys are 5 upgrades, so probably gold attack, silver defense. 4 units of pike there. They are gold 2 chevs, and he's got 8 units of chariots. These guys are just regular chariots, they're not chariot archers, and they're heavily upgraded. It looks like they're at least gold, possibly some chevrons. So sanni, I think this is definitely a clan player. I can't remember his exact name or clan, but I know he's a good player. I've played with him a couple of times in 31k. He's taken Germania, so he's got 1 unit of chosen archer there, 3 upgrades, so they'll be gold attack. 2 spear warband, gold 1 chev, and he's got some knight raiders right there. They're gold 1 chev, and 4 units of berserkers, and the rest are gothic cavalry, and these cavalry are gold 1 chev. So our opponents today, obviously it's a AFI rule set. It's going to be OTD clan. Fight against OTD, typical Jaguar. He's taken Pontus. He's got 2 units of chariot archers right flank. He's got 6 bronze shields, and they are, it looks like they're at least full upgraded or 2 chevrons. 6 units of Cappadocian cavalry. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are gold 1 chev. Looks like most of them are 1 chev, some are 2 chev, and 6 archers there, heavily upgraded. Next opponent is Platogenic Rex. He's gone with Rome as well. He's taken a similar army to mine. He's got 5 cavalry, urbans right there. But their urbans are only gold. He's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 urbans. The archer auxilia are gold as well, looks like. So he went with 8 units of cavalry. No, it's like 6 cavalry, I think. And there's actually some gladiators in there as well. Murmlo gladiators. I was like, why is there extra unit cards there? So it's 5 cavalry, 2 gladiators. Other player is OTD Nicholas 1259. He's taken Assisted Empire. So he's got 8 units of Cataphract. The Cataphract are gold 1 chev, looks like. Some of them are 2 chevs. Spears, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 silver shield pike. These guys are gold, and he's got some archers there as well. So we're going to reform our ranks here. As I said before, this is OTD rule, OFI rules rather. So basically, I haven't actually played. This was the first time I actually played AFI. It was actually the only time I've ever played AFI. And from what I understand, the rule set are 8 of any one unit type, 8 cavalry max, 4 horse archers, and the horse archers are included amongst the 8 cavalry, so you could have like 4 cavalry 4 Praetorian 4 cavalry, 4 horse archers. That would be your 8 maximum. No artillery. I think elephants are allowed, and 4 berserkers, I think. So I think that's the rules for AFI, and obviously this battle was played 30k with normal skill. So it's a new rule set to me. Obviously it's trying to, some factions in CWB, some games are really about powerful cavalry, archers and little infantry. Having it 30k at normal scale means that infantry becomes more powerful than cavalry. Cavalry is still powerful, but infantry is probably more beneficial. So even though Spider Pig has Egypt, obviously the pikes suck with Egypt. So Egypt is probably in this battle more beneficial because of the pike that Seleucid Empire has and Pontus has, but obviously the Egyptian pike are really bad, so that's probably a trade-off there. So the archer was happening between my auxiliary archers and the Pharaoh bowmen. Well, we're actually fighting against the Pontic archers. So these guys are actually out with the range of the Pontic archers, so they're getting absolutely hammered by our long-range elite archers. I don't think these guys are within range here. And Absani is also shooting the Pontic archers. So Spider Pig is going to use his Egyptian chariots to try and chase down the Pontic archers right there. And you see there, Absani was actually shooting those units there. So typical Jaguar actually left his chariot archers with skirmish mode on, which meant that when Spider Pig started to chase down, they went in the wrong direction and they're going to get caught by the red line there. Obviously the Egyptian chariots are faster than the Pontic chariots, so they're going to catch up and the Egyptian chariots will just absolutely destroy the Pontic chariot archers. So obviously these guys have the same speed as the tier 2 light cavalry, so that's like round shield cavalry, Greek cavalry, barbarian cavalry. So these guys are going to probably route quite far down here. There's still a unit of chariot archers here, and it looks like these guys are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're gold, 1 chevron. So we're still going to use the archer war here. We're going to keep on shooting the Pontic and Seleucid Empire archers. Again, this is the first time a lot of us actually played AFI. We weren't too sure of the strategies, but I was just trying to play it like a variation of CWB. So I actually brought the 2 units of Cavalry Auxilia. I really did that because I knew that it's normal scale and archers are still going to be pretty beneficial. So charging a unit of Cavalry Auxilia right there, routed 2 units of archers, and we've got our second one coming in as well. I think Spider Pig's going to do the same as well. So that's one of the units of cavalry routed right there. Got the other unit right here as well. Spider Pig is doing the same on the right side as well, trying to gain some kills against the Archer Auxilia. So we're going to route another 2 units of archers right there, and that's basically a lot of the archers actually gone now from the enemy. These guys will come back, but they're not very high in strength now. They're probably about half strength, a quarter strength, maybe 3/4 strength, but they're actually very tired as well. And you tend to find that when units come back from routing, they don't perform as well as before. So it's really only the Roman archers that are left, and Spider Pig is actually doing a great job versus those archers. So a lot of my archers are left, and I actually spotted the general was right here, and I actually tried to get some shots in versus that unit. We've actually reduced that unit down to 2/3. So the danger here is we've done a lot of damage to the archers, we're getting a lot of shots in versus the pike. But you tend to find that the Silver Shield pike and the Pontic pike, they don't have the best defense versus missile. So when these guys are repositioning round, they're trying to chase down some of Spider Pig's archers. They're exposing their sides, which means that it's basically a field day for my archers. They're getting a lot of good shots in versus the sides of the pike. Again, we've got the chariots on the left side. We've got my light cavalry as well. We're doing a fair amount of damage to the archers again. Again, we're just trying to sort of rout some of these guys off the field and stop them from fighting against our guys. Doing the same here again. These guys are down to 6, so these guys might actually right off the field now. And again, we're getting a lot of good shots in versus the bronze shields and the silver shield pike. Check out what Spider Pig is doing. He's actually shooting the... It looks like he's going for the cavalry right there, but he did get a lot of good shots in the backs of the urbans when they were actually retreating. We've got the single unit of chosen archers, and these guys have actually, I think they've actually ran out of ammunition, but they were actually shooting the backs of the bronze shields right there. So Spider Pig is going to pull back his chariots. His chariots are actually faster than the Praetorian cavalry, so he doesn't have to worry about anything getting run down. He's going to probably lose that unit of Pharaoh guards. I think that was a micro mistake there by Spider. I think he was trying to charge the cavalry. He's obviously lost that unit there, but he's getting some really good shots in versus the urbans using his Pharaoh bowmen, and he's got Pharaoh bowmen on either side as well, and the chariots. Also another thing, because this is normal scale, chariots are still very powerful versus cavalry. More powerful than large scale. So whereas in 31k on large scale, these cavalry can come out and just basically swarm the chariots, it probably won't happen there. These chariots are very powerful, and normal scale makes them even more powerful. So sanni is going to withdraw his cavalry. He had his Gothic cavalry here. I pulled over my cavalry as well. We don't want Spider Pig to get chased down too much. So basically pulled over my cavalry. That basically stopped Rex hitting that unit of Pharaoh guards, and he's got a unit of Pharaoh bowmen here as well. So the OTD player is actually trying to reposition, pulling around his urban cohorts. We've still got the OTD Nicholas 1259 cataphracts as well. So the cataphracts, Cappadocian cavalry, and the Praetorian cavalry, still very powerful. That was a mini charge there by Spider Pig. Got a few kills on the Praetorian cavalry. Obviously you want to really attack en masse with chariots against that amount of cavalry, but there's still a lot of chariots left on either side. He's got chariots there. Spider also has chariots on the left side. And that was a move there by Jaguar. He actually charged on a unit of bronze shields. He's actually been able to get the pike down just in time to get some kills on the chariots. But that's the rest of the archers actually routing right there. I'm going to pull over my unit of cavalry auxilia. They're going to help out rout these units off the field. So another thing in this battle, if you actually notice the energy amongst these troops, they've done a lot of repositioning. Roman's gone from here all the way around, and the urbans are actually winded, tired. The cavalry's winded as well, and the Assistant Empire cataphracts are fairly... They're not tired, but they're kind of warmed up. They're on the verge of becoming tired. So we're going to withdraw our cavalry. Sanni's going to withdraw his Gothic cavalry, and obviously we've got the superior urbans right here. My urbans are gold, 1 chev. These guys only gold, and they're fairly tired. Plus we have all our peel left as well. So we're going to withdraw the cavalry. Got the Germanian axemen right there, and we're going to throw the pila against the pike. So again, in this situation, the pike are exposed their left side, their right side rather, and they're going to basically take full advantage and throw the pila to get the hits. Spider still has the faded bowman around the back, getting some really good shots in there. He's got chariots there as well, and he's got more pharaoh bowmen on the left side. So that's one of the drawbacks of not bringing any light cavalry. Probably Pontus should have brought some units of Pontic light cavalry. I mean, it would have been better for Pontus to bring light cavalry, and Nicholas could have brought really powerful cataphract, because there's nothing really to chase down our light cavalry or the chariots. Obviously the cataphract are a lot slower than Egyptian chariots. So we've got our berserkers there, we've got the axemen. So they've gone for a formation of basically 2 lines of pike, and they put the pike for Pontus amongst the Seleucid pike. A lot of cavalry in the centre. Obviously the cavalry's probably better than ours. We do have the 6 units of Praetorian cavalry, and these guys they're gold, and they're cheved up as well. They're 1, 2, 3. They're 1 chev, and we have the Egyptian chariots. And we've got the Pharaoh guards as well. But again, like I was saying, the Urbans are very tired. They're frightened by the chariots, it says on the stats. And it says here frightened by chariots on the pike as well. So basically, Spider Pig still has some units of Pharaoh bowmen that have arrows left. And obviously everyone knows about the weakness these pike have versus arrows. So Spider Pig is going to shoot the sides of these pikes. He's actually going to go for that unit there, because it's the most exposed to the archers. And he's going to go for that one there as well. It's doing a lot of damage there versus the Silver Shield pikemen. And if you just check out the shield's really bad for these pike. But when Spider Pig fires from this side, he actually nullifies the shield. So basically these pike have like 0 defense, almost 0 defense versus arrows. So Rex has charged forward his Urbans, and his general was actually right there. So I'm going to actually charge in the cavalry, and these guys have actually routed that general. We've actually killed the general right there. Again, the Germanian axemen, the berserkers are coming in. The Knight Raiders cause a lot of fear, and the chariots cause fear as well. So that combination is basically going to rout the entire Scipio army. It's that combination of the 3 factors: general dying, Knight Raiders, chariots. Jaguar's gone in with his Cappadocian cavalry, but they're going to be no match versus the chariots and the Gothic cavalry. Plus these berserkers will come round as well. So this is Empire doing an okay job versus the Urbans, but remember the Urbans are gold 1 chev, and obviously Urbans beat Cataphract as well. So that's basically game over. There's not really too much left. There's a couple of units of Pontic Bronze Shield pike, but obviously they're seeing their allies, seeing the king died. The allies are running away as well, so they're going to rout as well. So that's basically the end of the battle here. That was the first time I actually played AFI, and it was actually different. I actually quite enjoyed it. It was a break from playing CWB and 31K, and obviously it adds a new dimension to the game, new strategies, and new factions become more playable, more versatile. Egypt probably becomes less powerful, but obviously I think in this battle Egypt probably was more beneficial to have versus the pike. But anyway, that was a heroic victory for our side. We had about 817 kills from my Roman army. Sanni 378 kills. Spider Pig 976 kills. Nicholas 262 kills, Rex 322 kills, and Typical Jaguar 138 kills. So that was a great battle by everyone. Again, it was a different rule set. Really enjoyed that battle. Again, it was a 30k battle. Makes a change from playing 31k large scale. So again, hopefully you enjoyed this battle. Stay tuned for more battles that are coming up in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Piper signing off.